Hello and welcome to this full solo playthrough of Inventors of the South Tigris. I'm going to be doing this on our TTS mod today, which has lots of fancy scripting. I'm hoping that I don't mess up any of the buttons and stuff, but just going to jump straight into it. The game is already set up. I'm playing as red. I've placed my starting workshop tile down here, and my dice are rolled. And in the mod, you can drop coins into here, or you can just plus and minus coins. It's pretty fancy. You can even drop cards here, they give it to this card pile. For this solo player, they start with 4 dice cards and 2 worker cards in round 1, which I give them here, and then they've been shuffled. They have 3 coins. Also, the dummy player, which is also in 2-player, has already placed their 3 influence, moved their ship 4 spaces, and then changed up these tiles here on the main board for us. I think that's about it. I just get stuck into it, I suppose. I am the first player in round 1, but whoever has the leftmost tent each round will be the first player for the next round. And the solo game is the full 4 rounds, so hopefully I'm going to give you a good idea of how it plays after you play the game a few times and how fast the game can be. Not that it's a fast game, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, so first turns. Often I like to look at what crafts people have down the bottom, just in case there's a device that has exactly those 3, which almost is. I just would need Chandler. That's not a bad first device. Get my blacksmith up on the tower. There's also the spinning pinhole camera. Wants orange dice, which orange dice are good, maybe. And also looking out here, there are 2 that require orange dice, and there's a way of getting orange dice, so that's not a bad sort of setup. What to do first though? So there's sort of a few good first moves that often get taken. Inventing on your first turn is often a good play, just because you got cards in hand. If there's a decent cost and something lines up, it's a good way of getting some influence and getting some of these tiles off your board and potentially getting some benefits when people start building. Building the first device can be good. Testing or publishing this device can be good, and often going here to move your ship 1 space can be quite a good first move, or getting the extra camel. So you can do 3 camel actions in round 1. And what I do like, I think, is to place my worker on my first turn. So I'm going to place a worker over here. It's going to cost me 1 of each influence. I can drop into this red thing here. And I get a coin as well. So I'll just add a coin to here. And I get to move my ship space. And I take this tile. So now someone can research here. And seeing this as a 5+, I'm going to place it here. I'm going to have my grey column, grey row, and then potentially an orange row. We'll see what else shows up. And there's no bonus for covering over your first space there. So that would be my first turn done. Placed a worker, spent the influence, got a coin, and moved my ship. Right, so the AI's first turn. They will want to know if they have 3 influence. I think. No, they are blue. They do. So they want to move they basically want to do what I did. They want to move their ship. Which is why the priority shows space 1. However, they can go to space 2, and they will. So these are basically the 3 spots that those cards represent. So they wanted to go to 1, the bottom one. Second option is to set as the middle one. They'll go here. They'll spend their 3 blue influence. Even though they've gone here, they'll still do what it says on the card, so they'll move their ship as well. And you skip empty spaces that have no workshop tiles. Doesn't matter if there's research there or not. So they're basically going to skip over here and get this tile. And for the AI, they just take these tiles and drop them here, and then each tile is worth 2 points at the end of the game. And that would be their first turn done. Right, back to me. I'm going down this orange dice system, or focus. There's a way to get orange dice. There's another good tile for orange dice, and there's this. I like them all. I mean, publishing it would be alright. Getting this tile would be great. If I had an orange die, test this, get to there. It's 2 spaces away. I do like the idea of publishing straight away. That would cost me 1, 2, 3, 4 coins. because it's the only device out there, so that if the AI decides to publish, which they probably could afford to in most cases, then they'll snipe it out of my reach. So let's publish. So I need to get a sum of 8 or higher, which is usually always the case for publish. So let's use a 5 and a 3. My camel, I'm going to publish. I have to pay 1 coin to the bank, so I lose a coin. And I have to pay my scribe and any 1 craftsperson. So I'll pay 2 to my scribe. They go inactive and level up. It's me 2. Now I have to pay 1 of these, and because of what's out here, you know, so my blacksmith wasn't on that first card. I do have blacksmith in my hand. I don't know if I want these cards for the building. I'll exhaust the blacksmith. I have to pay him $1 though, so 1 coin. I don't have any money left, but you can always, as a reminder here, you can always turn a craftsperson inactive to basically forego spending the coin. So I will turn this guy inactive, the weaver, to basically pay for that thing. So now I've paid the cost. I gain the reward, which is moving my royalties marker 1 space. When I cross this path, I am moving 1 craftsperson up. And it's usually best to move your lower ones, not every case, because you can sort of time things so it works out better. And I often move up ones that have been inactive, well, who are inactive, because then I can likely use this one quickly later. So I've done that, and then I get to place my influence to show that I am the publisher. And that is that. So now I think the mod, I can right click, slide board, nice and fancy. If I had used any blue dice, then I would get to brighten die, which blue die I used, but I did not. All right, so I published something. That means I'm going to score this now. So at the end of the game, if I have 4 orange dice, I'll be getting 2 points. If I have 6 or more orange dice, I'll get 4 points. And I'll get 1, because I'm the publisher, which is this one here. I'll get 1 point for each testing die on here. So I want to test this now. So at least I've got some more incentive to test this rather than before. You know, I could have tested it, but then they would have got the points. So, all right, the AI. The AI is going to say, can they build for 3 coins? There is something to build, and they have 3 coins, so they will. They'll spend their 3 coins. They would usually want to build the lowest thing, then the middle, then the top, but there's actually only 1 option. So they're going to build this. They basically ignore all the icons, so they get to place their influence down to show they were the builder. This tile is going to flip over. I'm going to right click that and slide board. And now they have built this, the horse-powered lens. And we have a new reciprocating board coming up. Alright, that's the AI. Back to me. I have 1 worker. I have 1 camel. I would like to get 1 of these 2 tiles. I think I'd rather have, well actually that's good for my scoring. But that's also a great tile. I could just slowly move my way along. I could get some research. If I get the research tile that rewards getting orange dice, that'd be quite good. But I am concerned that the AI might swoop up some of these tiles before me. So I could test, although I've only got a black die currently in my supply, and that would move me to here. I kind of want to test 1, which would need the blue die, which is in my study. I could take another turn just to move dice out, or I could spend 2 cards to get 1 brighten. This is actually a good play, I guess. So going here would mean that I could use my grey die, get a card, get a refresh, get 2 brightens and a pip. That's pretty good. Do I want to do it straight away though? Is it urgent to do that? There are 2 research spots. The other thing I was thinking to be urgent would be research. However, I have barely any influence. 1, and that's not enough to go here. So I guess I'm not doing research. All right, so I will use my grey die on my workshop. I'm going to draw a card. 1 card to hand. The dial. And I'll refresh 1 craftsperson. Usually when I get this icon, I like to look at what I have in my hand. So I know I can refresh my blacksmith and my chandler quite easily. So what was that one wanting? They're wanting a chandler. I can already refresh the chandler. I think I'll just do my tiler. I also get 2 brightens and a die increase. I think I'll bring up both my colored dice into 3. So pull these ones over, both come up and get rolled. And I can increase a die by 1. These are all really good. But for testing, you usually want low dice to start with if it's your own device. I'll just make one of these whites a 6, I think. I'll make the orange a 6. Alright, that's me. The AI, they have 4 cards left. Do they have 4 coins? No, they don't, so they can't build or publish. So they will gain a black influence or charcoal influence, and I'll gain a coin. That's their turn. Alright, back to me. If I can level up this guy, I get to do a little refresh. Get this for income next round. So getting that off would be great. However, my mission was to get this die out so I could test. I think I do want that one. So I'm going to test. So I gain a white die. A little reminder here of the action. Gain a white die to my board. And then I'm sending out a die from my player board. I'm going to test this. Every die you place on test has to be equal to or greater than all other dice already there. There's no dice there, so it just doesn't matter. I gain a blue influence for covering that spot. I have to move my ship 1 space. So I skip the empty space and I grab this tile that I wanted. Now I want this, it's not actually an orange tile, the other one is an orange tile. So, interestingly, this is free to place it here. This would actually give me a die, which I could just get an orange die. I don't think I need it up there. It's a low number. I have used it this round. I might just put it here so that my cost gets kind of reset. So now these are all 0 cost spaces. Then I'm kind of building them out slowly, each of them. So that was me doing my test. The AI. Do they have 1 of each influence? They do not, so they can't do that action. So they'll gain a black and a blue. And I'm going to keep saying black and not charcoal. We renamed it to charcoal later on in the rulebook just because we have other things that are black, like the neutral markers and stuff. So charcoal it is. But I'll probably keep saying black. And they gain a coin. Alright, they have 2 cards left. So they may tent on the next turn. My turn, I've still got a worker. I've used all my camels. I have 2 red influence. I could research. Otherwise, I can go up here, get some, which I probably want to do this at some point anyway. Here, to use this, I'd have to have that stuff available, which I could get from here. I think before I do anything like this, I want to get some research. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to pay 2 blue influence. And I should save one of those because you need to put on the spot. And I get to draw 3 tiles. It's going to bring these on the table so we can see them. And place one of these. So we're getting black dice or charcoal dice, get a card and a refresh. Getting research, get a coin, getting blue dice. So these are not the 2 I wanted. I want the orange version of those, which I think is a coin and a refresh. I'll gain this one. So this one's saying that each future research I do, I get a coin. So, and there are, 3 open spots. I have no influence to spend, but still I'm likely going to do some more research, knowing how I like to play the game. Alright, so that was me doing that action, all done. So the second to last card, they do not have 4 coins, they can't build publish, which means they're going to do this action. And then because they have 1 card left, this icon says rest or tent straight away. So you're going to gain a blue influence. Drop that there. They're going to gain a coin. And now immediately they're going to flip over the last card. And they're going to ignore everything else on this card and just place their tent. So they are this one here. So they want to go on the 4th space from the left. And then they're going to place the dummy on the left side because they're the first player to tent. And solo and 2-player, they get to place the dummy tent. If I tented before them, then I would place the dummy tent. Now I can't go on either of these spots. And that's them done. So now they're basically finished the round. Each turn that I give them after my turns, they'll just gain a coin. So kind of making them stronger for next rounds. And at this point, these cards are irrelevant, so you can actually just reset these cards. I didn't show you this during setup, but there's basically a pile of worker kind of focus cards, excuse me, and dice focused worker cards. These get shuffled each round, and then you build their deck for the next round. But I'll do that soon. All right, so me, no workers, no camels. How badly do I want to do this stuff is the question. I mean, the good thing is if I pull this up here, this die actually comes back here. So it's kind of worthwhile, but I am giving them a coin, and maybe even 2 coins. think I'll do it. Actually, I should look what's out there on the board first too. Refreshes and brightens. I could move my ship. Oh, that'd be awesome. I probably will want to do that. Clear workshop won't be useful. There's actually a promo tile. But I will be able to get this when I tent. So I want to save a card in hand for sure. Alright, so yeah, let's just go here. Got 11 orange basically, so I can do both these actions. This just means that these dice will come back into the determined area. I think it's called determined, yep. So I get a card, one, I get 2 coins, 1, 2, and I get to refresh a craftsperson. I know I want to use the Chandler. I can refresh the Chandler. Well, this is interesting, having the basin. Points for ongoing research tiles. Maybe I just sit down there. Alright, and I will refresh my Chandler, I think, regardless. Alright, back to them, they gain a coin. Back to me, I'm going to go in here now. I only need to use a 4+ to cover both. I will pay my Chandler 1 coin, and I think for that, I might just exhaust my Tyler to pay the cost of the 1 coin. I gain an orange die to my study, which removes a white die. And then this area here, I could either bump a craftsperson or gain an influence. I think I'll just bump up this one. And now, because this is going to progress, I get to refresh someone. And what's out there now? Nothing, actually. Oh. I've got these ones in my hand, so maybe let's go for the Weaver this time. Nothing else out there? No, Weaver. And then we push Progress Tower. All slides down, that flips over. And now, during rest next round, or during the income, I get to bump someone else, so that's great. Alright. That was my turn. Back to them, they get a coin. Now back to me, and now I'm done. I've got no camels, no workshops, no workers. Other than playing cards to do things, there's nothing else I could do. So I will be tenting. Take my tent. In 2-player, you get your 3rd camel when you tent, so we'll just get rid of this somewhere. And I was going to go here, wasn't I? And I want to play a card to move my ship, which is basically take a tile from your space or behind you, or discard a card to move your ship. I will definitely be doing that. So which card? I don't think I want to be... Well, I'm scoring orange dice. Don't think I really want to score white dice. So, although that does have the Chandler discard on it. Let's get rid of... I'll get rid of the blue. Yeah, blue one. Alright. And move my ship. Take this tile. Now I will place it here because it's orange and it means I can use both powers next turn. I get to brighten a die. I think I'll brighten my orange die in the study, and that lets me gain a card. So that was essentially free in a way. Cool. And then what else do I do? There's no other abilities for me, no tents here, nothing left over, so it's me done. Alright, so we go into the rest phase. There is a script in here which covers basically steps. What is it, steps 3 through 6? Yeah. So I only do the first 2 steps manually. The leftmost tent becomes the first player. So the dummy basically doesn't count, they come back. So I am the leftmost tent, so I remain first player. I then brighten all my unused dice. So this dice goes up, these 2 come out. And then with my orange die, I can either send it up to gain this benefit, or I could send it out so it's available next round. I am getting this one back here anyway, so I'm going to push this up and get to raise another craftsperson. And now, I believe we can push this button. Confirm. Boom, everything moves up. So I gained an influence from this tent. Black influence is what came flying up here. They gain an extra card next round because they went here. So basically a worker card. If they went here, then they would get a dice type card. So this would usually be 5 and 2. Because of where they place the 10, it's going to be 5 and 3 for next round. I believe that is all the resting done. So now we move into round 2. And at the start of the round, I'll do this stuff first. So they are going to get 3 worker cards that we just talked about. And they get 5 dice cards. Always like to double check I have these. Yep. They get shuffled together. They also gain 3 coins at the start of the round. And now I'm not sure if they got added. I don't think, no, I didn't get added. I gave them a lot of coins, didn't I? Cool, so that is them ready to go. Their workers are still here. Yep, they're good. We also do the solo, the dummy player. So we turn over a card. They're getting 2 blue influence, 1 orange influence. The ship moves 3 spaces. Where's that ship gone? Oh, it's underneath me. Camouflaged. 1, 2, 3. The dummy ship doesn't interact with anything. It just moves along every single step. And it's purely there for tie breaks on the majorities. Alright, and then the blue tile is going to the camel space. The orange tile is going into this space, and the black is staying where it is. And that's the dummy done. Pretty simple. Alright, so my income, start the round, we gain our royalties first. Well, actually in any order. But I gain a brighten die and a coin. And I'll brighten. I could just bring this die out now. Or I could bring another die out. Actually, I'll bring out my chunk order. And I get another coin from down here from my income, and get to raise another craftsperson, which I think will be my blacksmith. So now if I can get these 2 off the board, then I can get another die. So start swimming in coloured dice. Alright, that is start of round done, I think. So it's me first again. And what are we going to do now? So I have my focus for orange dice. I have a good way of using orange dice and gaining orange dice in my workshop, so that's good. I do have this card in my hand, the basin, which if I invented this and built it, then I could score for getting lots of these, but I don't have much influence, which you'd get from inventing, so maybe inventing is a good play. This could only get me 1 influence though. This one, the basket, is for devices that you both invent and build. However, there's a high chance if I invent something, he will build it. So this would not be great for me while there's that kind of risk out there. I don't want to invent the other 2 though. I don't care for the other 2 at all. I could just test again. Actually, one good thing to do is I can probably try and hit this spot this round, which means I'll get some dice back from my workshop. So using my workshop is probably a smart move, and then to get some back. I also have barely any dice. So going here early, it's kind of gaining me 1 die, I guess, really. Going here early could be quite good. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll go here. I could raise a craftsperson or gain influence, which I might need to gain influence. I'm going to use this card to gain, to refresh my channel. And I get to increase the die by 1. I think we'll just make this 1 of 2. This card's gone. Now I can pay my chandler 2 coins, and I think I will just use my money to gain an orange die, which means I can remove another die, and I can either bump someone up or I can get an influence. I can already go here to research. I might want to put one here so I could use this one. So I'll go to blue influence. The other way I can get influence is by pushing coloured dice up, but it's not going to happen for a little bit. Alright, that's my turn. So the AI, they are testing. They want to test orange. That's their priority for number 1. If there was a choice of row, they would go in the middle. But otherwise, they always go to the leftmost possible spot out of all of the devices in the row. So they'll go here. Oops, that was a 1. Oops, 1. They gain a orange influence. Move this up. And they're moving the ship 2 spaces. So they're going to go bomb, bomb. They're going to stop here. When they hit these spots, much like this giving them a worker card, and that's giving them a camel card, it's kind of the opposite here. So worker card here, and then dice card here. So the worker symbol and the dice symbol kind of reminds you of that. So they gain an extra dice card, and we shuffle it in. So they will have an extra turn potentially this round. And that's what they do when they test. And because they've hit this spot, we get to reveal these tiles. So there's more good stuff. Another orange. That's nice. This is always a fun one. Sam McDonald likes this card in particular. Good for pushing your craftspeople up. Getting some points off them. Alright. I will still very poor on dice. I could use a worker to get more dice, but I think while it's there, I want to research. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to spend a black influence and discard a card, which I think will be this one. And I'm going to research. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to draw 3 of these. Still no orange die, so I guess it'll be next draw. All my camels are +2. Gaining testing tiles gives me a Brighton. This gives me a Brighton. Not sure how much I'm going to move up this track. I seem to be doing a bit more of a testing focus, getting a cool engine going, so I might take this one so I can get more testing tiles in the future. And because I have this one already, I can get a coin for doing that. So 1 coin. Alright, and that was me researching. Their turn. Do they have 4 coins? They sure do. They want to publish, which they can. If they couldn't publish, they would see if they can build. If they will publish, they'll spend 4 coins. 2, 3, 4. They're going to place their influence down to show they publish this. And we slide the board. And that is them done. Alright. So there's nothing to build and nothing to publish now. So they will likely start inventing and testing more. Cool. Alright, so me, I could test and move 3 spaces. Get this die back. Maybe. It's my only grey die though. Might be smarter to try and use this row first and then get them back. Get a lot of money, not a craftsperson. The other thing I was thinking was going there, wasn't it? So I'll do this now. I usually try to balance out like using my workers and my camels, so I'm not just doing all of one and then all of the other. But in this case, I'm going against that. Spend a coin, spending my influence from blue, which I'll chuck straight here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and there's the one I was thinking, the orange dice one. This would, it's the primary one for the Kickstarter. Anytime your tower tiles level up, you gain this benefit. And this brings all of your coloured dice from camels back to ready. I'm going here. That's what I was hoping to get, so I'm getting it. And once again, because I gained research, I get a coin. Alright, so I really want to build and or publish this. So, because I got 3 now, I need 1 more, and it's maximized. So that is the plan. Alright, their turn. They would like to gain a coin and invent a device. They want to invent on the bottom board a number 1. So what they do is they flip a card and they can gain a match of charcoal. If they gain no matches, you basically discard that card and draw a new one until they get at least 1 match. They always want to gain some influence. And then we just basically draw the top tile. These are all shuffled for them and place it here. Doesn't affect them at all, but if I build this, then I'll go. Yeah, if I build this, I'll get the benefit. Blue and orange dice. Kind of synergizes. I'd have to also go into blue dice, which I wasn't thinking about doing. Alright, that's their turn. They've still got 6 action cards left. What am I doing? Inventing now is not as dangerous, but they do have a lot of money. So I might want to try and just hold off a little bit. I need more cards to invent anyway. And I want more of my orange dice to get out so I can use them for inventing. So it's more beneficial. So, arrows is one option. Testing is another option. I do like the idea of testing. But, grey die. Alright, I'll go here. So I'm going to get 2 Brightons. Definitely bring out this top die because why not? I'll bring out this one. I get 1 pip change. These are really low. This could be up to a 6 though. Make that a 3. Gain a card. And refresh 1 craftsperson, which no, I want my Chandler, but not right now. So what did that card require? Blacksmith, Tyler, and Weaver. I have a Tyler card, so I'll refresh my blacksmith. Alright, that's all of me done there. Back to them. Do they have 1 of each influence? they're blue, they do. So they're doing what they want to do in the first round. They're going to move their ship. So they're going here, spending one of each influence and moving their ship one space. Oh, they're getting that awesome tile. And that goes in there. What this has opened up is a different research space. If I wanted to research here, I'd have to pay 1, 2, 3 coins, unless I move my ship closer. But this would give me 10 research. This would trigger 3 times this game. So hitting that in round 2 is pretty good. Interesting. Alright, I have orange dice now. So I could invent. It's only a 3. Use this 3 to draw a card, then discard 2 cards. Well, this one doesn't have any orange influence on it, so this one will give me a blue influence. Go here. 5+. I think I'll go here. So I need to use a 5 or higher. I can make this any number. Because I'm using an orange die, I get to draw a card first, and then I have to discard 2 cards. So which card do I keep? I think I wanted to refresh my tile as one of these 2 cards. I think I will discard these 2. They're gone. This goes here. I gain 1 blue influence. I gain 1 royalties bump, and then I put out one of my tiles. And which one? It's usually about a reward that you want to get later. I am pretty low on influence, so maybe the influence is the play. And it keeps those arrows, you know, the brightens are there for me if I need them. Right, this goes here. And that's my invent done. Alright, their turn. Do they have 2 orange influence? They do not. So they'll gain 3 coins. Oh, that's not good. Right, I need to try and build this if I can. I would need the tile to be flipped, which I can do with my hand. I need a 4+, which is pretty easy. And I would need to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coins total. I have 3. I could exhaust my carpenter, and then I wouldn't be able to do the other one. Done. I'm probably going to go up here first, get some money, and extra cards and stuff. So, downside to that though is that I'll be left with 1 die to be a 2. I've used my workers, which is the problem I was talking about before. Damn. I guess the card will help. The card could always have an arrow on it or something. It's more about getting to 4. I have to use both cards, I suppose. Yeah, alright, let's do this. So I got a 9. Oops, there was a 9. Still was a 9. Alright, so I know they're coming back to here. Which I don't know if I did that last time, did I? I think I actually forgot to do that. Oh well, doesn't matter. That's one thing you have to do manually in the mod. You have to bring them back. So those dice that were down here should have been up here. That's alright, we can take a bit of a hit. I'm going to bump with this ability, bump this one up. I gain a card. I gain, which is it? Blacksmith, okay. 2 coins, which is what I need, and refresh someone. Well, I guess I refresh the title. Alright, I think we're good to go next turn then. I can throw both cards, turn this to a 4. Yeah, hopefully I don't build this, we'll find out. They want to publish, there's nothing to publish, so they'll gain a coin. Yay, and a orange influence. My turn, we're going to build this. I need a 4+, so I'm going to throw both my cards. I get 2 pip changes, so it goes to a 4. Unfortunately, I don't get to use the refreshers on these. So that's probably like a bad play. The other way I could do it would be to bring out... No, that would be worthwhile. I think I have to do this. And I don't know what I'm going to use my last camel for. Both those cards are gone. But I am going to build this. So it's my blacksmith, 1, 2, Tyler, 3, 4, Weaver, 5. So 5 coins. Let's just... How's my influence looking? I'll spend it all. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to gain an influence, so I'll throw that into orange. Slide it over. Chuck my influence down. Alright, so I built that. So now I know I want to get at least one more research here to score maximum on this. I want to start getting more orange dice. I currently have 3. I want to end the game with 6 or more. But that was my build done. Right, their turn. Do they have 4 coins? They do. Can they build? They can. So spending 4 coins. They're going to build the only device they can. They gain a benefit from this, so it flips over. And we slide this over. Right. Devices are being made. What do we have so far? The tipping basin, the heated statue, spinning pinhole camera, and the horse-powered lens. We could have a reciprocating mechanical folding. Alright, I am out of dice. This is not my best play, not going to lie. But I did have this disadvantage that I should have caught before. Would have had 2 more dice available, I think. But doesn't matter. Too late to go back. Oh, I didn't do this. My last turn. Because I cleared out all of these, I should get a die. And if I gain an orange die, yeah, gain an orange die. So this can't go here. So what happens is it jumps down here, but we still remove a die. But because I gained an orange die, I gain a coin, and can refresh someone, and probably just go with lowest, I think. Right. Now back to me. I still can't do anything. So I'm resting. I'm tenting. We're gaining my extra worker for next round. And where would I like to tent? Spend 2 influence to research. I mean, that's pretty good. Gain an clearing workshop. No, I don't want to clear that workshop. Also, Brighton's would be pretty good for me. So that one's actually quite good. I think I like this one though. Just going to spend both of these. Let's save one. Actually, if I put it here, I'll get to resolve it straight away. Cost me everything. No, I think we'll stick with this plan. One goes there, one goes away. And 1, 2, 3. Now I know I've done this, so I can just kind of ignore it. Right, other coloured dice. Well, there was the blue one, but they build that. Which would mean getting a bunch of blue dice as well. Don't know if I want to do that. This one can just be useful overall, so maybe I'll just take that one. Flip these over. Done, done, done. And I have no other. I do have a camel, so I didn't use a camel, which means because I used a leftover camel, I can refresh and brighten. So I will refresh the blacksmith and brighten. Let's brighten this and get a card. Alright, so that was my turn. I tented. All done. Their turn. They have 2 cards left. Do they have 2 blue influence? They don't. So they're going to get 1 of each. Lucky. Wouldn't mind that. And because it's their last card, they're going to tent straight away as well. I haven't blocked the dummy actually. Well, look at that. What do I not want them to have? Probably don't want them to have too much influence. And yeah, I think going to the left are better so that they're more likely not. Blocking this could be good, that way I know they're not going to get into there. So I got a bit more control on this one. Alright, so they are going to, they want a place where I am, which they can't, so I'll just go clockwise. They will go here, which means they're going to get an extra dice card this round. Alright, and that's the round over because we both tented. Sort these quickly. And we're halfway through the game. Well, halfway through the rounds at least. Alright, so end of round stuff. What we got to do? Leftmost tent. It's me still, because they took to the right. So I'm still first player. Brighton all unused dice. These out. This one here, I think I like my idea. Just keep pushing this one up. And let's raise, doesn't really matter. Raise this one up. Now before, this is what I should have done last time. I should have brought these dice over into here, roll them, and then push that button. Snake eyes. Right, nothing else is going to trigger there. I think we're good to go. Right. So they're getting an extra dice card. All right, that's all of the end of round done, I think. Nothing else to resolve. All right, so let's do the card deck, I guess. I think we're done. Yeah. So it's tricky with the scripting. I'm so used to doing stuff manually. All right, so they're gonna get 3 worker cards. 5 plus the 1 of these. So let's just go 1, 2, 3. So it should be 6. Here we go. Shuffle those up. And of course they get 3 more coins. 1, 2, 3. And that's them ready to go. The dummy player is getting 2 orange influence. And they're getting 1 in black charcoal. I'm not doing well at all in the guilds. Not a good sign. Dummy moves 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to have an extra orange cost on the ship. That jumps there, and this one goes here. All right. Income. I've done their stuff, done their income. That's done. My income. I'm getting a Brighton and 2 coins, and then 2 more coins, so 4 coins. 1 Brighton. I could just keep this up and get an orange influence, but my influence is so bad, it's like barely getting just 1. Better with getting just 1. So I think once again I'll bring out my charcoal die. I'm not sure how well I'm playing right now. I do the envoy, the black worker just for this round, but he has a 1 influence discount when I use him. So I could go say here, for example, and not any influence. All right, so I'm up first still. What am I doing this round? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 orange dice. I'm just slowly creeping towards the 6. That's fine. I didn't hit this last time, but I wanted to. Now I now have another device that I should probably try and test as well as this one. Although if they just build this, publish this for me, I'll get 3 points. So maybe I don't and hope they publish it. Although if I do publish it, I get double points. So maybe I want to publish it. My scribe is exhausted, so I couldn't actually publish this tune anyway. But it will cost me. I invented that. That would cost me only 4 coins currently. So getting that refreshed would be a good play. In fact, going here would be a good play. Let's do that. Let's go here. Get a card, 2 coins, and a refresh, Good old scribe. I didn't say, but you can do that in any order as well. And now I get to raise a craftsperson. I'm going to raise this one because I get to raise someone else. And I think I'll just push up my Tyler. All right. So we're almost all into scoring zone now. And that's me done on that action. So for them, yes, they can't build. There's nothing to build. So they want to test. They want to test charcoal, and there's plenty available. And they would write the test on the bottom row, but there isn't one. So the second row and the leftmost, there. So they get a charcoal influence. Move that up there, and then move this ship 1 space. They gain this tile, and then we drop it in there for scoring. All right, 2 open research now. But I kind of missed my chance to get that bonus one from that one. So, all right. I think I will publish now. So I need an 8 plus. Use my 2 white dice. And I want to publish this. I don't have to pay myself as the inventor. I have to pay my scribe and someone else. So 1, 2, and let's just go 3, 4. 4 coins. And I'm now doubled down on this device. And I gain the benefit of this, which lets me bump another craftsperson. Chain. And soon I can swap out a die, which would be good. Right, that was me publishing. Done. Their turn. They want to invent. They want to invent in the middle. Let's see what they draw. The mechanical door. You get 1 blue influence. And we throw down one of the tiles. Done. Alright. Wow, all the 3 orange dice ones have come out. The most dice you can get is 13, so what do you need for that? 3 of each? No. 4, 4, and then you need Yeah, you probably could. You could do it. You have 6 orange and then no, that'd be 14. Couldn't quite do it. All right. Anyway, let's think. I've got 4 workers to use. I should probably use some workers. Once again, my dice pool is sad because I'm doing so much workshop stuff. So, yeah, with all these workers, I think it's smart just to go here and get some brightens, get some dice out of here. Let's bring this one out, roll it, and then bring out my other orange as well, I think. And I get to get a pip. It doesn't roll very well, but oh well. And let's just make this one a... I want to push 7 up anyway, so let's make that a 2. Alright, their turn. Do they have 2 orange influence? They do. And they can research. So they're going to research here. So the rules for AI with research, they will basically try and do within the zone they're in. And whenever you place research, it always goes to the leftmost. If there was none available here, they'd look behind them to here. And if there was none at all behind them, then they would start looking ahead. So if I'm racing out ahead, they'll potentially get the stuff. They'll never place on the second spot either. Just because it's not worthwhile for them for points. And they just basically reveal 1 random tile. So intenting and raise 1 craftsperson. And that's their research done. My turn. I have some dice now. I've got a bit of money. What am I doing? I think I do need to test. That way I can get those dice back. Yeah. Alright, so I've got 2 devices that I'm invested in for testing. I can move 2 spaces with an orange die. I don't mind using an orange die actually. Although it has to be a 5. Here we go, let's do this. So I take out white die to my camel, place this one here, get an orange influence, which would also be useful for research, that's good. And I move 2 spaces. 1, 2. I think I actually forgot that before as well. I keep forgetting stuff. Playing at disadvantage. I get to send these dice to exhausted, and I get a new white die into ready. Good thing to increase that dice pool. Alright, gotta remember all my abilities. Get an orange dice, testing, researching, and also that. Didn't even need the 8 to publish the 6. Wow. If I lose, I know why. Because I'm forgetting stuff. Alright. They would like to publish. They have 3 coins. They're going to publish their own heated statue. Slide it over. It's an easy. Alright. I'm here now, so that's good. I could just go all the way to this one. Test 2. Do I want to test again? I do have a bit of money, so publishing and building are decent. Also, yeah, actually, I reveal that. There's a lot of dice coming out for next round. Do I want to invent the funnel? The reciprocating funnel would be good. 3 with 2 discards. I could handle that. Or a 10 with 1 discard. We'll do this. So we're going to come over here and we're going to invent the reciprocating funnel. Sounds useful. I need a 3 or higher. So I'll use this one, I guess. Because it's orange, I could draw a card. I could use my other orange to draw 2 cards. But I think I want to keep that die around. Oh, I want to go back in here again. Alright. I'll draw a card and maybe discard 2 cards anyway. Let's do this action. I get 2 orange influence for this. I get to move up the royalties track and put down one of these. And I think I am just going to do this one to get 3 brightens. It's going to set me up for some more influence and stuff later. So this is going to go up regardless anyway. Let's bring up the orange die first. 1. That's bad. I can still... I want to try and get to 7 on this, or 9 actually. Ugh. Maybe we'll just push this one up. It'll give me an orange influence. So suddenly I've got lots of orange influence. And let's bring out another die. Alright. I'm rolling well today. That's me done. Alright, I invented the reciprocating funnel. Their turn. They got 5 cards left. They're still going strong. They're going to build. 4 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they would like to build the bottom one that's not there, so they will build what I just published, or what I just invented. So slide it over. Now, actually, just did that for me. Oops, should be locked out here. This tile actually flip 4. I could do it. I actually get 2 coins from this, which is nice. So 2 coins, and they get to put their influence down to show they built it. All right. To me, I've used my camels. Got a bunch of workers and I've got a bunch of influence. So I think I'm researching. Or, no, I can't do these because I don't have any influence in black or blue. Even with the envoy. I could use these workshops. I think what I will do first, it would cost me a coin. I got money, let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, so I'll go here. I'm going to spend 1 influence and then pay a craftsperson to go here. It's also going to cost me 2 coins because it's ahead of my ship. So I'm going to pay for a craftsperson and pay 2 coins to go here. So let's pay 2 coins to the blacksmith. 1, 2. And then 2 more. Alright, and I'm researching, so I know I'm getting a coin back because of my tile. We're researching from here, so this is a thing I'll get when I rest. Ooh, that could be pretty good. I can afford to do that too. Alright, do this one. That one will let me pay a craftsperson to increase my royalties, which is in a real nice spot right now. So let's do that. And all done. Oh my goodness, I forgot that again, didn't I? I gotta use that 1 for that. It's already done. What can you influence from it? Alright, their turn. Can they build? They can't afford to, so they will try and invent if they can. Otherwise they would get 2 coins, but they can invent, and they want to invent the water-powered bookshelf. Seems problematic. They get an orange influence, and they get to put down one of their invention tiles. They have 3 cards left. I've got no camels, bunch of workshops, and 2 workers. They have at least 2 turns left. I could just jump in on this one. Or if I go here, I could get dice from that if I bumped it. Oh, this is, yeah, I want to go here, don't I? I do. Alright, that's a 6. We need to add 3 more. This can be increased by 1, so 2 becomes a 3. I get 2 coins. I get to refresh someone, Chandler, and a card. And I can bump someone up. So it's going to be the carpenter. This lets me swap out a die at any position, so even these dice. And it counts as gaining a die, so I'm going to gain an orange die for sure. And I think I actually might swap out this one, because I know it's going to come back up here. And because I gained an orange die, I get a refresh and a coin. And let's refresh my scribe, I think. And that was this ability here to swap. They progress. And that was me doing all of that. So their turn, they would like to invent again. They can. They get a coin as well. And they're going to invent the folding. Nope. The folding. Nope again. This time, the folding wheel. They get a black and a blue influence. They're dominating up there. But they haven't got any tents in there, so that's a good sign for me. And they can only invent 2 more times. But these are 3 points each, the ones they've done, so that's a lot of points for them. They haven't done too many devices. Oh, no, they have. I lie. So they've got a decent amount of points out there. Alright. That was them. They could tent on the next turn, potentially. Yeah, the idea was to come here and get influence, wasn't it? And then I can go with my envoy and come out here. I could refresh all my craftspeople, or I could, actually I could do 2 more. No, there's not much research to do. Move my tent, I could actually do that if I have 1 more influence, but it's costly. You know, if it's even worthwhile. But again, the camel means I could use oh yeah, maybe, yeah. Alright, I've convinced myself. I will go here 4. Let's play this card. refresh my weaver and turn this 2 into a 3, and use both these puny little dice to get to a 4. I'm going to get an influence, and I'm just going to gain a. The other way is to push that die up, eh? That's the way to get that influence. Either way, let's just go black. And then, although, am I thinking that? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, all good. All right. And then I can pay my Chandler 2. 1, 2 to get an orange die. Destroys a white die and gets me the coin and the refresh. And let's refresh something down here. All right. That was me using that workshop. Their turn. Do they have 2 blue influence? They do. They want to research, but there's no open spots, so they won't research. Instead, they'll get 1 of each influence. And because they have only 1 card left, they're going to tent. They are tenting in the far right spot. They love that spot. And they're putting the dummy play here. So they're not getting much in-game influence. So we'll see. And they're done. No more actions for them, just getting money from me, basically. Alright, so my turn. What's my plan to test? So I want to use my envoy. Alright, so going here, I have to spend 1 of each, but the envoy has a discount. So I'm going to ignore the blue, basically. Get to keep my hired camel for the round, and get to brighten a die. And now I want to test. And I have these 2 devices. Orange isn't the best, but black. 2 is pretty good. I use their device, but I really want to test my own stuff. I have a blue die. Maybe I just grab that though. The other way is I get this one and then do a 3 jump next round. Oh, but if I got that this round, I'd get the envoy back. Oh, that's not going to happen. All right. I mean, the other option is I don't test and could build something. I need at least 6 coins, which I don't have, but I do have 1 refresh. So it'd be 1, 2. I could do it potentially. Do I want to build something? This is worth nothing currently. It's also about the reward I would get, I guess. I don't want to use the Chandler, I guess, because it's 3. These will cost 2. I spend any of these through 4 at 6 coins. Now I can use the scribe and some one of these 2 with my reset to get the 2nd or the 6th coin I need. So I could build. I can also publish, which is your highest person at 7 or 10, which is probably quite likely. But building is pretty awesome. Alright, so they all require the Chandler, except for this one. And I am hoping to test, so this could pay off in the end. So maybe I'll build the wheel. Alright, so what I need to do is I'll need to have a 7. Go in here. Because I've used a charcoal die, I can refresh someone. That has to be the blacksmith because I need to use them. I need to use the carpenter, blacksmith, and tiler. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to pay for that, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've built this. I get 2 brightens. So I could just go boom, boom, which is probably the smart play. Get a card and bump someone. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'm going to bump up this weaver. I'm going to get to move along this track and bump someone else. Just realised though, I think I've screwed myself with this ability. Ah, no. Oh well. And let's just bump up the scribe. Because when I tent, I don't want to have someone refreshed and 3 coins. So I've probably just ruined that. That was probably useless getting that. Alright. Good times. At least it's worth 2 points. He gets a coin. Alright, for me, I have only this die here. It's not available. And I can't. I've got a worker. I've got a worker. I can get out 2 dice. But to what gain? What I could do is actually just research this. It's going to bump that person up twice over the course of the game. If I go here, oh sorry, if I go say here, I can get 2 dice back then. So these dice come out. I wouldn't be able to do this anyway, but I could do this, and that's not really worthwhile. So, why just pass early? Let's not give them more money. If I have a card, so I could go here again and move my ship to here. Means I'll be in launching distance to here next round. It's not bad. Is it worthwhile using the worker? Is the kind of the question. Basically for 3 points, kind of, is what it would work out for giving him a coin versus me getting a refresh and a brighten, which is not that useful. So I'm going to go here. Just 2 influence though. Yeah, this is tough. I think I might not place my worker. I'm going to tempt. I get a black die into exhausted straight away. Oh, white die, sorry. Because I didn't use one of my workers, I get to brighten and bump. So let's just bring out this die. And I bump, refresh my channel because he's my hero. And tempt. I just double down on influence blue. Get some skin in the game. So not black. Blue, that rewards not that great for me. I'll go here. I could throw a card to get this, or I can take a tile from behind me. Which could go here and give me a die. Is any way that I have refreshed someone. So if I can get 3 coins by some way of doing this. Don't think I can. The die will give me 1 coin. Place that there. Still need, I can refresh one more. I'll be 1 coin short. Oh no, the Chandler. It's wrong. Wrong one. Oh, I think I'm not getting to do that. Alright, so I will just, although the card in my hand's not bad for scoring too. Oh man. I'll do it. I'll throw a card to move, get this, and because it's so high, I think I will pay a coin to put it here. And that coin will come from my Chandler going face down. Oh, if they'd been here, I could have done that. Oh. Alright, I've tempted. That's the end of the round. So we will see who the first player is. That's me again. Because they love that side of the board apparently. Brighten all dice. And these 2 come back to here. And then we push the magic button. Got 3 workers now. We are into the final round. Alright, so they are, once again, getting another dice card. Yep. So last round, they're going to get 1, 2, 3, and they're getting 7 of these cards. 10 cards total, 3 more coins. Excuse me. And the dummy player. Just gonna cough for a second. Hang on a sec. Get that out. All right, so they're getting 1 blue and 2 black. And the dummy's going 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they're going to block the space once again, but with the black. Blue stays where it is, and orange goes. Yeah, all right. So, final round. I don't know if I've got enough points in this game. It's quite tough talking through all your actions and trying to focus and remember all the rules while you're playing. All right, but we'll see how we go. My income, I'm getting 1 Brighton and 3, and then the same again from down here, so 6 coins. And 2 Brightons. I think I have to bring out more dice. It's just, I could get more influence, but I don't really need more orange. But if I can push these up before I use them, that'd be smart. So we'll see. All right, let's see if I can be smart. Probably not. It's good research, but it's only going to get me 2 points, 1 effect. And I want to hit this. This was nice, but it's the last round. It's only going to get me 2 coins. It's going to cost me 2 coins to put it where I wanted anyway. So it's probably not worthwhile. But using my ship, use my worker straight away. I'm just going to put a worker here. I'm only going to do this. Getting it 2 Brightons. I'm going to push both these dice up just to get 2 orange influence because that seems worthwhile for potentially. If I can tent here or just keep some in here, then I get first place. If I don't do that, then I should hopefully get second place. We'll see. Alright, that was, and I get a pip increase in that as well, so let's make this into a 2. Alright, their turn. Can they spend 4 coins to build? They can. 2, 3, 4. They can't do this one, so they do the second one. That's just going to be their reward, so nothing. Slide board. Alright, I have no craftspeople at all. That's kind of a problem. I could refresh all if I had the influence. I think this is more my play here though. I try and get a tile here. But I can use this row to gain a tile from behind me. Put that down here. It's more money coming in. Gets me a die straight away. I've got 5 orange now. I also want to fill columns for this one, don't I? So I've done this. This one I've got 1 die short from that. This one I'm done nothing. I'll be lucky to get the 2, I think. So really start testing heavily. What else do I want to do? I think maybe I've got enough focus here. Maybe my action should just be test, test, test. I mean, each invention from now on is 3 points though. So that's also big. And it gives me influence. I don't have any cards, but I do have orange dice to get cards. So I could just risk it. I think what I'll do, I was thinking I'll go here first. So I need an 11. So I'm going to use a white and make this into a 6. And go here. Right, let's get a card. Let's refresh someone. If in doubt, Chandler. Get 2 coins. Bump a craftsperson. Let's go Tyler. And take a tile from behind me, which is the only one I can take. And I'm going to plonk it here, which gives me a die, which is going to be orange. And that destroys that. And the orange die gives me a, what is it? Coin and a refresh. And before I forget, once more, I took a tile. So I get to get a bump. And let's just bring out more dice, I think. Alright. Cool. That's that entire road done. I did bump someone, didn't I? Yeah, Tyler. I think, yeah. Alright, their turn. They don't have 3 coins, so they can't publish, so I'll gain a coin and an orange influence. Okay. Tons of dice that can be used to publish. Though I don't really want to lose my orange dice, but I can get them back through this. So if I test it and get that, if I go here, get a worker back, and I can just grab an orange die from there. I guess I can use this again to get this type I wanted. Now let's, yeah. I think I like that idea more. I'll get into these in immediate, see if I can. So I test for 2. What are my options for 2? Black here, that's not bad. Actually, it could be 2 or 3. But 2 is better for the influence, so there's my only black die though. But I could get a black die from this. I think I'll do that. Alright, so I'm going to test. Use this black 2 on this device. Although, in saying that, if they publish that, I just get 3 points. So, whereas these ones I know I'm the only player contributing. Interesting. So I might go here and forego the black influence, even though it's good for research. I'm going to go here and I have to stop here. I get this worker back, which is nice. Then I can get a coloured die into determined, which I'll get the black die, so I can use this row. And that's it. Alright, so I give myself a point at least. Do they have 1 of each influence? They sure do. They're going to go to this zone here. And it's worth noting that this is the cost here. The cost on the board doesn't matter, so they ignore these tiles. So they're doing this, and they're going to move their ship one space. They're skipping this empty one. They're taking the one tile I thought I might want. It's gone. All right. They've still got 7 cards. I've still got plenty of stuff to do. Oh, they should have flipped over at the end. Oh, that lets you spin a crafts person to gain this benefit, which is probably about a 0 gain because it's 3 coins, but I get the bride now and I get the point from the increase. And that would have been good to know that was there. And this is amazing as well. Alright, lots of cool stuff. Do I test straight away again is the question. I'll probably, if I plan to test, I'll probably want to test more before I start filling my workshop so that I get more out of it. So testing would be smart. I do have money, quite a bit of money now, so paying ahead isn't a bad move. So if I did go... Oh, but I kind of want to fill these for that scoring condition too. And then maybe publish that. Who knows? Yeah, maybe that should be what I should be doing. Don't know what I'd want in there. I don't think the black one is good in there. Here though. Don't really need anything in there. Except I do have lots of orange dice, so maybe having 2 orange roses in the bed moves. I guess this one could be good. I could go like here, then here. And by then I may be able to get an extra ship move from my thing here. Alright, so I think I want to move just one space, and to do that, orange die, I think. Just the place. I'm going to test. Although, oh, he's already gone there, isn't he? Yep, alright, no. Stick to the plan. Choose one of my orange dice to test on this one. It has to be a 2 or higher. Guess I'll make it a 4. And get an orange influence. And I have to move one space. So let's grab this and put this here. And whenever I test, I get to brighten. Oh. Get a black influence out of this. Let's do that. Cool. Alright, their turn. I want to spend 2 black, which I love. And they're still stuck in that zone, so that means they're going to test here. Yes. Not test. Yeah. Research. Right, yes, they're researching. They should put a worker. Get too excited. They should put a worker here. I don't know what I did the last time they did that, actually. Alright, they're just going to plonk this here. Cards when tempting. Alright, back to me. So I could do this. Basically, you have to pay 3 coins. I get the coins back, though, and a brighten. And then I could also do this to get another orange die because I just used one. I could basically move off 3 people off this board with this row, which seems pretty good. Or I could research. Maybe I want to research first. Yeah. Alright, go here and spend two red influence, or 2 orange influence, and research. I know that researching gives me a coin. And what do we have? Oh, influence. Oh, that's good. Oh, and a boat. Oh man. Oh heck. That boat one would be awesome. If I even just put this, I'll pick up this and just chuck it here, I can research straight away again. Oh man. Even though it's not that useful there, I don't really need that black die one. Then it's 2 points. Whereas that would almost give me the boat anyway. Oh man, and the influence let me research more. This is tough. I think I really like the boat one because I've only got 1 Kimball left, so yeah, let's go boat. So I get to move my boat again, take this tile, and if I plonk it, I get to research straight away again, which I think I want to do. Yeah, I can do. Even though it's way better here, the early game would have been great here. Basically says that I can ignore the colour of the black on these, essentially. But this is just, let's just do this. Alright, so I get to research straight away. Of course, I'll go here. Well, actually, these could be useful, but I'll go here. I get another coin for researching. Oh, camel. Man, this is working out well. Refresh all my craftspeople. Get a die and swap a die. Man, these are all good. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 orange. I can get another one here. Although I might want to test again. The camel could be like huge potential. That one's probably the worst. even though it is still good. Yeah, I'm going camel. Gives me more options, I think. All right. Whew, that was me researching, wasn't it? Research, then got a ship from it, and then research again from this higher. Happy with that. All right, their turn. 3 coins to build. They can't build because this column is maxed out for solo mode, so they're going to invent. They want to invent to the top, which is the luminous beaker. They get 2 black influence, aka charcoal influence. They have 1 left to invent. All right, me. All right, so filling this means that I've maxed this scoring, so that's good. So publishing that could be a good move. Also testing. Oh, I could get more ship movement. I haven't even used that row yet. So I could use orange in there and do that. These are, oh man, that tile here is amazing. So I could do a test and hopefully publish this. That's probably my play for my camels. So I want to move 3 spaces. I want to avoid helping the AI with points. So I could use orange dye here, black dye here. Orange dye situation though. Don't want to ruin that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to try and get to this. I think I can do it. I think I can get 2 more dice. Otherwise, what am I doing? I'm doing a black dye. And, I mean, that stuff's not that great. Not amazing. Just more money and more. Yeah, maybe use the black dye. I can make it into a 6. That's good. All right, let's do that. Black dye's going up here. I can move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. So I've locked in the tie break. So that's good. And then what happens? I win ties. This is going to go here. I had to pay a coin because it's 1 high, but coins are flowing in currently. And covered nothing but an oasis. All right. And because I took a tile, I get to brighten a die. Let's. Do I need this dice to come out? We've got 6 orange. Just send it up and get a card, I think. Good to have cards in hand. Alright, that's my turn. Their turn. Do they have 1 of each elements? They do. They're going to place the worker on the top space, the camel space, which I don't care about because I don't need it. Spending 1 of each influence, and they get to gain a coin and another dice focused card. Shuffled in. Alright. 1 camel. I think I want to do this, and I also want to do this stuff. Now, if I get another ship movement, it will cost me an influence. I can take any tile from behind me, which is kind of has to go here for the scoring, I think, if I do this. This one would cost me 6, 7 coins, which I have. I need to refresh my scribe, which I currently can't do unless I went, can't do that one. Interesting. So I do need to get a refresh before I can even publish. Could use a worker to get a refresh. I could throw 2 cards to refresh just that one. I mean, that might not be bad. What else could I do? I think I do want to publish it though. I've got the money for it. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to throw 2 cards out of my hand. I think it's the play. So that I can refresh my scribe. So I'm using this ability here basically. Discard 2 cards. Refresh the scribe. I'm going to use. Now remember I have my +2, so I can just use 1 die. Because it counts as a +2, so it's 8, so I can publish. I have to pay the bot 1 coin, because they are the inventor. And then I pay my scribe 3 and someone else 3, I guess this one. So 6. It's just going to get tight for this stuff and for the end game thing. I get 1 royalty bump, which is great. Excuse me. And this has been published. Slide board. Now the AI can build though. Alright, and now I really want to get this so that I've maximized this, this, and this. I haven't done it yet, but I'm close. Alright, their turn. They would like to spend 4 coins to publish, which they can. 1, 2, 3, 4. They want to publish here and now here. So they'll do this one. Slide board. So let's get themselves 4 points, 5 points. Alright. Me, they've got 4 cards left. Do I use the awesome row now? So what can I do with this? If I had more coins, I could have cleared out this entire thing and I'm basically 2 boat moves this turn. Oh. If I had a card, I could have gained my income. This is tough. Alright, so let's think this through. If I went here, I could gain an influence and then use that influence if I wanted to, say not to spend anything, to basically take from behind me. Oh, if I put this tile in here, it activates, so I can get 2 coins off of that. It would actually cost me 2 coins to place it there, so it's kind of dumb. Getting tiles gives me a bump, so I can get this up to here. Just trying to see if I can get coins, really, is the main thing. Because I essentially, if I can do it right, I'll get back additional coin for this. So I'll basically gain a coin. This would cost me only 2 coins. I do have the coins, but the other problem is that I have no one refreshed but my Chandler. And this doesn't give me any refreshers. So, unless I place a tile up here, which would give me all my refreshers. Cost me a coin, which I don't know if I'd have. How would I do it? I'd have to use this one first. And I could do it. I'd basically have to move my ship, chuck a tile here. That would give me all my people refresh, which is all the money I'd need. I think I then can do everything else. Alright, we're doing this. These become 6s. Alright, so first things first, we're going to pay an influence. And I think this is getting pretty tight over here. I could gain an influence, but I might want to bump. This is going to bump 1, 2. I want the bump. Give me a ship movement. I'm going to spend an orange influence because I've got orange dice. It might work out. Spend an orange influence to move my ship. Whenever you're at the end, you basically can either take this tile, 2 coins, or a tile from behind you. And I'll be taking a tile from behind me, and I'm just going to go for points, I think, which is this one, and opens up potential research. I'm going to pay a coin to put it here, but the coin I use is going to be this. I'm going to cover it. All these refresh. Alright, that is that done. This doesn't matter. I can now pay someone, so I'll pay this one 3. 1, 2, 3. To then basically gain this, so I get 4 back. 2, 3, 4. Essentially I gained a coin and leveled up class person. Then I'll pay 3 to my Chandler, which is 1, 2, 3 to gain an orange die. So now I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so I'm good. And then the last thing I can do is I could bump this to get another ship movement or influence. I think I'm just bumping it. This upgrades, so I get to move my ship again. And now I think I want to place him here. Suddenly I can get more coins going there again. Or if I can place something here that I can actually do, then I could do that. So I could like buy. I don't know if probably could do that actually. Can get that and activate that. I could put that there and get 2 coins, but it's going to cost me 2 coins anyway. But this is worth 4 points to me currently. If I don't do that by the end, I'll be pretty gutted. So I think we just take whatever's worth the most points. Let's take from the top, I think. Although let's take one I know I can do if I need to, which is the white one. Put that here, it gives me a card. And because it's a testing tile, I get to brighten a die. I forgot about that part. I was going to get one from there. I've used all my camels. I've got 2 workers left. And I do have 1 workshop left, which doesn't require anything more than a 4. So I'm just going to send this die up and bump someone else. I'm not scoring any of them. Let's just push the weaver up. Oh, that was my big epic long workshop turn. And now I could research. All right, their turn. They want to spend 3 coins. They can't. They want to test. They want to test a black. I think there's plenty of spots. Now they want to do in the bottom row if they can, and they can, but they're the leftmost. They're testing their own. Lucky them. And they get charcoal influence. Should really look at the influence game right now. I've got 4, 5. We've all got 5, but I wouldn't win tie break. So long as I don't place a tent there or don't add any more, I've got that win. And I could go there potentially. This one, the bot, the dummy is basically blocking first place for both of us, and I'm getting second place for 2 points. This one, the bot is beating them, so they're taking first, and they're getting only 1. So they're only getting. Actually, no, they're getting no points from this currently, which is great. In the game now. They tested. It's my turn. No, they didn't test. No, did they? I didn't really ship, did I? 1 space. Good thing I remember that. All right, I've heard of that before. Okay, my turn. So I could research by spending just 1. Then see what tasty thing comes out here. And right, so if I did use this, that's basically worth 3 points. So I need to have someone refreshed and 3 coins at the end, which currently I do have that capacity. Don't really need to do that one. Getting a tile is nice though. But I've already got the ship one. I'm trying to think what else is in there. There's a bunch of Brightons. I think there's a dice swapping one. Oh man, throwing that lead though. I kind of want to gain more black influence rather than trying to spend it. And then the orange one. Orange isn't too bad because I'm currently only second. I'd have to get like 2 more influence, which I could get by tensing. Oh man. What do I do? They've still got at least 2 turns. I could just go here. Oh no, because I was going to say I can get some influence from that, but that's using the only die I have. It's gonna be a worker, doesn't it? It has to be a worker. I could brighten the die just to get the influence. But I don't know. I'm just doing it. I'm gonna spend this and discard a card to research because I like looking at this stuff. All right. Oh man, that's so close to getting that ship one more time. All right, that would basically get me 2 points and 4 coins, which is 3 points, and it would set me up for this, I think. 4 Brightons would get me 1, 2, 3, 4, probably a bump. 1, 2, 3. Just basically bump 1 person, really, or get an influence. So we really don't get a card. So probably not that one. This one gets me an influence back I just spent, potentially, and take a tile from behind me, which would give me another bump. Don't think I'm going to maximize this. Well, going to get 1 more and get 1 more research? Probably not. So that's looking pretty good. As much as I like that being done, it's not actually gaining that many points. Unless I activate it, but no. I'm going to go for this one. Right, I get a coin from it being research. This bumps, and then I get 4 more coins, so 5 coins. That means I know I can do this, which is good, which is another 2 points. Yeah. All right, that was me just doing some research. All right, their turn. They want to test with an orange die. There's plenty of spots, so we roll an orange die. They want to go in the middle, to the leftmost, which is my device. Thank you very much. And they just stop here. They gain another worker card into their pile, which is these cards. Yep. And that's all they do. All right. Back to me. One worker, no camels, one workshop, and a tent. Do I want to do another research? Not really. Kind of throwing the win if I do that, I think. I can always do this workshop because they got at least 2 turns, so I could tend then workshop. Just depends if I want to use the worker. I've got my 6 orange dice, that's good. All I'd be doing though is I'd basically be taking away 2 and then researching here, I guess. I get this one, but don't know if it's worthwhile. There's a crazy situation actually. If I do 10 early where I can pay to clear one of these spots and use it again, that could actually be amazing. Maybe I do 10 early then, just so that's done. Yeah, and I get what I want from, yeah, I'm tinting. I will get to refresh someone and brighten a die, so I think I'll bring this die out and refresh my Chandler as like the leftover worker basically. I'll get to pay someone to move up the royalties track, place my tent somewhere as well. Don't think I want to go here. I think this is what I want, so that basically I get the extra influence here, so I would basically win this battle. I would anyway without that, so. But it's still, although going here basically secures that one. It's worth more points. It's more about what can I get after the fact. What kind of, can I steal them other ways is what I'm thinking. Alright, I'll pay someone first. Let's get that done. 1, 2, 3. Let's just pay the Tyler and up that track. That's that done. But where's my tent going? Oh, actually, yeah. Let's go here. I'll just take a tile from behind me. Now, because I can go here. That means I get to push someone up. This could happen. This could all work. Be crazy, but it could work. All right. So I think in that case, I think I want to take this tile, put it there, and bump someone up. Let's go carpenter. And then that's my rest done. My tenting turn done. I place the dummy, and I think I want it here so they can't get in on this. So I'm currently beating them. I'm not beating this one, but I am beating the AI. This one they can have, but I don't think they'll. Well, they might get it. Alright, their turn. They want to spend 2 orange. They don't have it. I'll gain 3 coins. Alright, my turn. So now I'm into this zone. This is the first time we've had time to do this. I can either use a workshop, brighten a die, refresh a craftsperson, or pay a craftsperson to clear a workshop. And that is what I want to do. Because if I can use this spot again, and I've got the dice to do it. So I need to pay someone, and I'll pay my blacksmith. And I'm going to do, I think, like 1, 2, 3 to get these dice back here. And then we'll see what they do. Please don't tent. They're going to invent, so they're not going to tent. They're getting a coin, and they're doing the self-regulating glider. 1 blue influence for them, which means they do win that race. And they do put out their last token, so that was a bit of a 4 point, not like a 2, 3, 6.2. Alright, this is their last card, so they are definitely tenting. So this is my last turn, so I have to do this. The problem is, can I afford to? I think I can. Can I? Oh. I've only got 1 person to use and only 2 coins. Oh man, I'm so close to it. If I tent, oh yeah. Oh, I think this is going to save. Okay, here, do it again. Get 2 coins. Get coins of this. Yeah, I think I can do it. I'm going to try anyway. All right. So it's 6. I can do everything in this row. So the pay and influence, I can take this away and now I've got second place still. So that's good. Spend that influence. I take that, I could then do the research from this. Wow. Okay. Moving my tent. Sorry, moving my ship. I want to put one here first. So let's just put that one there. And then move my ship again. Every time I do this, I get to brighten a die. So let's push that up and get a card. Moving my ship a second time from that tile being placed. Let's put here. Now, going here would give me coins, which is what I need. Give me 4 coins. Going here though, give me a bump, and I could take this tile, which I could activate this turn to get 1 coin. Ideally, I don't think I'm going to be able to do both of these actions because I won't have the crafts to be able to use. So I think I'm only doing one of them. I guess that one's more beneficial. So I actually only need 1 more coin, really. So I will take this tile and I'll put it here. Give me 2 brightens plus another brighten, so 3 brightens. So we'll go 1. And we're not going to bump that one, we're going to bump just any old person. Scribe. And then 2, 3. So who knows, I might be able to get 1 influence out of that. Does make a difference, I think. Although, yeah, right, we've done this. We took the tile, done the brightens. From the tile I get, into this one now I get a coin. 2 pip changes, which doesn't matter. Do either of these and then this. So I'm going to do this one. Pay 3 coins to gain my royalties, which is 4 coins. And then I can either, oh, this is done, so I can do a research. Oh, going here. The change is happening. Oh, that could be incredible. That's cool too. I can only bump someone up or get an influence still. And give me 2 more bumps. This could let me get, that's worth 3 points. Maybe that's worth 2 points anyway. But the influence race, I can only get to 3 in here through that. Unless I take 1 more turn just to brighten, which I can't. So I have to use that die. Oh, they're all, oh, no, good, because they're all, oh, I use it 12. Oh, close. Sorry, I'm overthinking now. I've won this one with my 6 from the 10s. This one I'd need to get at least 3, and that's going to get me 2. So, and oh no, I could get 1 more from here, eh? So that is actually worth 3 points. The swing of it. That's 3 points. That's 3 points. Except I get the thing on top of it as well, which is 4 points. This, okay, we're doing this one. Using the promo, get to banish one of these, which is this one. Oh, that also could be influenced there, right? We should die. Do this one. No, this one. Alright, let's bump someone. So basically 3 points here and 1 point from bumping someone. The research gives me a coin. And my last little move is this area here. And they do have 1 more turn. Oh, they're tenting. That's right. So they can't actually gain anymore. They can't tent here. So that's done. So I think the point is best spent just bumping someone. Oh, that was a big turn. All the combos chaining off. Alright, so I've done everything I could possibly do there. If I could just refresh my channel, I could have done this. I should have really thought about the fact that I was getting a card from here, because I could have actually paid this person using this card. And then actually could have done that. But it's only worth an extra point anyway, so that doesn't really matter. Right, their turn. They are tempting, so they're going here, but they can't, so they're going clockwise. So they're going here, which does nothing for them. All right, that is the end of the game. All we do at the end is raise tents. Don't know where the scripting's disappeared to. I think it goes away after that many rounds, maybe. We raise tents, and then I think this button does everything for us. Whoa. Alright, I'll double check that, but if not, I've crushed the AI. Alright, so they're getting 4 points in the guilds, which I think they're losing both of these and getting a 4 from that. I am getting second place in orange, which I knew I was, and first place in black, so that's correct. I'm getting 8 points from my royalties. They're getting 4 points from their research, these two. I'm getting 17. 27 from my craftspeople, which is 12 from this and 15 from this. 15 from my testing tiles, all these tiles, all the points out here. They're getting 10 because they have 5 tiles in this bag. And then they've got all 6 of their invention tiles on the board, so that's where the 18 comes from. I get my 3 from here. And then this is the built and published devices, the actual the scoring of the testing, basically. So they're the publisher and the builders, they're getting 1 plus the 1 for the die. Same here, so it's 2. Here they're getting 3, 4, and nothing. So that's their 4 for that. It's just 3, double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that scripting wrong? I should get a point plus a point per. Oh, sorry, 6, yeah. Total's not. That's why. And I'm getting oh yeah, I see what it's doing. 2 for the builder and 6 for the publisher. Right, so for this one I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that should be 8. Yeah, cool. And then it's the actual devices. So they just get 4 points per. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's their 28. And for my 20, I had this one at full, so that's 4. I had this one at full, so twice that's another 8. And this one also at full, so another 8 again, so that's 20. I have 5 leftover coins in 1 card, so that's 6. So for every 4 you get a point. And they have 5 coins, they get a point per coin. And that is the total score. So there you go. I didn't think I was doing too well at the start, but I think the choice kind of in the last rounds to not do any more building and inventing and just focus on what I had already built into and actually testing these devices actually paid off for me, because I was able to race this track, all these immediate benefits, and the fact that the guilds actually played out well in my favour. I guess not a huge swing, but I was in a way denying them some points by taking second place as well. Paid off, and yeah, it's crazy. They went all over here all the time, so they had taken way more actions, but they weren't controlling any of the guilds at the end. So I forgot to put my influence down, didn't I? 1 more point. Boom, 108. There we go. 108 to 75. So that's the solo mode of the game. It's pretty crunchy, gets my brain burning still, even after all these plays. Hope you enjoyed watching. Check out the Kickstarter campaign and have a great day. Cheers.